you remember, Prince Harry, he gave an interview with the all famous Oprah Winfrey. I'm just making fun of her. But that interview was something that a lot of people, in fact, millions of people watched. Now, in that interview, when Oprah asked Harry, uh, he basically said that my father is a bad man, evil man, and he cut me off from any financial help, as if he was ever entitled to receive any, especially after quitting jobs, quitting duties from the monarchy. But, anyways, he did manage to accuse the monarchy, at least portray to us that he was accusing, he was telling us that his father was a bad guy, bad guy. And he said at one point that, look, guys, my father, he cut me off from financial aid, from financial help. So that happened in 2020. And then there is a new report now that was actually published recently, and this is going to be a bombshell because a lot of people did not know about the whole story. They did not know anything about actually. They just guessed. Especially for Harry's fan base, they thought maybe Harry is a victim. His father cut him off because he married Meghan Markle. And so that was the understanding. That was what was happening. And then recently there is a new report that is clarifying the whole situation. Yes, Harry was cut off from financial help, rightly so. He did not have to do anything else other than the fact that he quit royal duties. That would have been enough. But his father was so generous, his father was so good to him that he kept on supporting him. Even though he quit royal duties, King Charles kept on supporting Harry financially and gave him a lot of money, enough money. But nevertheless, obviously, Harry being Harry, not very, very grateful to anything he received in his life, not grateful to the monarchy for anything. He went on, he said, I was cut off, I'm a victim, like his wife always says that. And now there is a report. What happened is that Harry, he stepped in the wrong direction. He took his fight, his brawl with his brother to a totally different level at that time when he was cut off, that he said, I was cut off. What he did is going to be something very, very surprising and interesting. There is a guy, his name is Christian Jones, and he is very, very close aide to Prince William. He's working with him for a very long time. They're very, very close. What Harry said is going to be something that will shock you. He said to Christian Jones, close aide to Prince William again, you, Christian, you sold my information to Sun newspaper editor Dan Wootton. If you know Dan Wootton, he quit this morning show, and he said to him that you, Christian, you have sold my information to him. Therefore, I am going to be accusing you of this, selling my information. Remember, when Harry was leaving the royal family, only few people knew beforehand. Obviously, eventually we all know now, but it was kept very, very private. And so Harry said to him, Christian Jones, that look, you sold that information to the public, to Dan Overton, and you received money. How much money? Well, the money is not really too much. It's only £4,000. And he said, I'm going to be accusing you, I'm going to the court. And that's how we actually saw Harry coming back to UK, fighting in the court for privacy and blah, 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 blah. Obviously, these are all big fasts, but that's exactly what he did. Now, when King Charles, he found out that, look, this guy, my son, Harry, is losing his mind, and he's accusing this guy, Christian Jones, of selling private information to an outsider, he's like, I'm done with him. Because think about this. This is a big deal. The monarchy, they keep their privacy at a very top level. The priority is very top. You cannot just come out and say something to the public without the consent of the monarchy. So they're very, very strict, in other words. But that's exactly what Harry is accusing this guy, Christian Jones, of, that you sold my information, the Buckingham Palace, our private information, to outsiders. Therefore, I'm going to be suing you. Of course, Christian Jones, being known by Prince William, and he is a close aide, as I said, he's very, very close to William. He then went to William, Prince William, and he said to him that, look, your brother, he is losing his mind. He's telling everybody that I sold information for £4,000, which is absolutely ridiculous, because why would I do that? So it was not too long for all of them to understand that it was another plot of Meghan and Harry, because if they can accuse and discredit the monarchy and the people working for them, obviously they can sell their lies to the public and make more and more money, playing the victim role. So this is exactly what he did. And then now we know, when he sat down with the Oprah Winfrey interview in 2020 and accused the monarchy of cutting his financial support from his father, when King Charles found out that Harry accused Christian Jones, close aide to Prince William, he immediately took action and he said no more money to Harry whatsoever. Now we have the whole picture, where we see why King Charles took that decision to cut Harry off from any financial help. And this is again a news that is coming in the main media only recently. I want to share with you a tidbit of it. So basically this is what it says: Prince Harry cut off from royals after naming Aide in legal papers. So again, this is something very, very serious in nature, because you don't go to the court and sue. Harry could have sued the entire monarchy because over this. Had he convinced the judge that, look, my privacy is at stake, they played with my privacy, I'm going to be suing my father, my brother, and everybody. He could have done it, and it would have been an embarrassment for the monarchy. He could have done it, because these are all legal matters. These are not just talk of the town or just gossiping about something. These are serious things. And was Harry cut off because of Aide naming furor? So let's take a read. Prince Harry was cut off financially by his father after he accused the partner of Christian Jones, a key aide, Prince William, of telling the scandal-hit Sun journalist Dan Whedon about his departure from the royal family, and he refused to withdraw the allegation. So Prince Harry pressed the charge, if you like, and he went to the court with this. He did not withdraw. It was explosively alleged this week. Byline Times alleges that in April of 2020, Harry sent a legal letter to the Sun alleging that Jones' partner had been paid £4,000 after they revealed a number of stories to the Sun, including his and wife Meghan Markle's plan to depart the royal family. Byline Times says Jones denies any wrongdoing. Jones' partner, a professional publicist, says they received the payments for other stories. Byline Times says Harry was at the stage living in Canada with his family, and as a result of the so-called Sandringham Summit was receiving £700,000 funding for a trial year. Therefore, this whole thing is nothing but a new drama that Harry created in order to embarrass the monarchy. There is another report I want to share with you, because I don't think this is too late. Basically, this is the report. So Matthew Perry's funeral plans are expected to get underway after the Friends star's body is released from the coroner's office. Now, there is a question and talk going on whether Meghan Markle will attend Matthew Perry's funeral. If she does, we know Jennifer Aniston is ready with her weapons because she doesn't like her. Jennifer Aniston, and she would not let Meghan to steal the show or make it an event for herself and get more attention. Matthew Perry's funeral plans are expected to get underway. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office on Monday said the cause of actor Matthew Perry's death at his residence Saturday will require additional investigative steps before reaching a conclusion. The medical examiner updated its online record for Perry on Sunday afternoon, listing his cause of death as deferred. We do not know what happened exactly, but there are actually a lot of people are fearing that if she gets an opportunity to show up for the funeral, she would not miss it, because that way she can actually hook up with some of the Hollywood celebrities for her own sake, instead of really showing up for Matthew Perry and for his legacy, his everything that he has accomplished. Obviously, Meghan cannot even go close to him. But this is what the news is coming